Hey, what's up everybody? Tim Rick here, Premier Martial Arts. I want to tell you about my 30-day challenge. I just completed it. This is my official 30th day when this video goes live. So I want to share with you guys, one is this challenge has been transformational for me. It came at a time when I absolutely needed this challenge. All right, I'm not going to dive into my woes for you guys, but this year has been particularly a difficult mindset year for me. I have had some very unique challenges, and I feel like I've been in it. I've been fighting since the month of January, and the year has taken a turn that I wasn't expecting it to take. But I'm in it, I'm fighting it every single day. There are days where my mindset is super low and beat down, and what this challenge has done for me first is mindset. This challenge made me reflect and made me break out of the funk, out of the escapism that I was finding myself in, out of the excuses that were creating in my mind. What it made me do is every single day recognize, what is my mindset today? What was my mindset yesterday? And what is my mindset going to be today? So when I wrote my mindset goals, I was writing what I needed to hear, me personally, to get through that day, to make the best out of that day. So instead of allowing the world to tell me what is happening and how I should be thinking, I was creating the mindset in my own mind. So that was the first part of the challenge. Next is nutrition, guys. I have struggled with nutrition for the last, especially 13 years, if not longer, because eating consistently is difficult when you work in the martial arts industry or work in any job where you have an evening shift. So we're working all night throughout the shift. I don't usually eat dinner until 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. So being able to eat consistent meals also has been an issue, where I'll often skip breakfast and get right to work. Or, I'm so busy at lunchtime that I don't even have time to take lunch, and I've got to go jump in there for a meeting or for training, whatever that might be. Even working from home, during the periods of time that I worked from home, I'm back-to-back meetings trying to figure out when am I going to squeeze lunch in has been a difficult challenge. So eating consistently every day, there has been multiple days where I would only eat one meal a day. So my goal for nutrition this time was not about eating healthy. I do eat relatively healthy. My goal was to eat consistent and to eat enough meals and get enough food into my body consistently every single day. So I'm really proud of myself for getting through the challenge. You will have noticed, if you saw and you kept up with me, there were some days where I was like, I skipped lunch, I skipped dinner, I didn't have breakfast. That's 2 days without full meals, 3 days, 4 days without full meals. So just keeping track of that, doing that daily accountability and recognizing, wow, it's actually been 2 days. It's been 3 days. I can't let this go a fourth day. Wow, it's been 4 days. I can't let this go a fifth day. I need to eat better. I need to eat more consistent. That daily accountability has never happened for me with my nutrition that way. So just taking the challenge, being transparent by posting it on social media, and thinking about, did I eat all of my meals today? That is a huge win for me with the challenge, and I'm going to be keeping it up moving forward as well. So the next part is fitness. I set some goals to get back into weight training this year. My 30-day challenge, I failed miserably on my first 30 days of getting back into weight training the way that I had set the goal at the beginning of the year. And a friend of mine that is a fitness health coach told me this was happening. It would absolutely happen. I got distracted, I made excuses, and I didn't prioritize my fitness the way that my health coach friend told me that I should. And so this 30-day challenge kind of whipped me back into shape, where I spent most of my time focusing on fitness every day, doing the 10 kick challenge, which is really 10 kicks for every kick that front kick, round kick, side kick, hook kick, axe kick. You could consider double kicks on each of those ones, double hook round kicks, whatever it might be, but it's 10 kicks of every single type of kick that you do. So often when I do the 10 kick challenge, I'm actually doing more like 100, 200, 300 kicks when I'm doing that challenge. I've done up to 1,000 kicks at different points throughout my life with the 10 kick challenge, but that's what it is. So you see me, I'm consistent with my 10 kick challenge every day. I do shadow boxing rounds like almost every other day, but I don't always post that I've done my shadow boxing rounds. The other thing is calisthenics. I do calisthenics mixed in with my 10 kick challenge. So I started posting at one point that, hey, I'm doing calisthenics as well, just in case anybody's following and wondering, does this guy do any type of other exercise? So push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, all of that type of stuff I mix in with the 10 kick challenge, and I'm always doing those types of calisthenics. But for the most part, I want to get back into weight training. My next 30-day challenge is going to be weight training every single day, alternating which parts of the body I'm working on, which parts I'm resting, eating healthy and nutrition, kind of increasing my fruit, vegetable intake. I've already had increased my protein for this month, so keeping my protein levels up high as I'm getting into weight training so I can hit the goals that I really set at the beginning of the year. So that's going to be my next 30 days. Last is goal setting. Goal setting is really just every single day, write down your goals, guys. If you haven't written down your goals for what you're aiming for, you're really not aiming for anything. You know, if you think about a compass and you get lost in the woods and you're trying to find, you know, your direction, you got to have a compass to be able to figure out what is north, what direction am I heading, and to keep that consistent path, you have to have a target that you see in the distance that you're aiming for. And then using the compass, you can follow your path towards that target. Well, without writing your goals down, you don't know what you're aiming for. And every day you're going through without the daily accountability of something like this 30-day challenge of tracking your goals and tracking what you did today, what you didn't do today, being honest with yourself, you're really not heading towards anything. You're really just slowly progressing towards whatever goal or dream that you might have. And it's going to take longer than you think versus when you write down your goals, you have that daily accountability and that daily discipline tracker, and you're moving towards those goals, you will find that you will accomplish more in life. You'll probably achieve your goal before your target date that you actually set for your goal. So that to me, just a quick reminder of the daily discipline, the daily routine, writing down your goals and tracking them. Next, guys, I want to say that I added this in to my Brotherhood Challenge, which was a screen time, because we're going to do the Kid Fit Warrior Challenge coming up. And I want to challenge all the youth to minimize their screen times every day and replace screen time with healthy habits and healthy activities. So it's okay to have a little bit of screen time. It is a relaxing, it does disconnect your brain from the day. And, you know, for me, I was escaping into the screen a lot more than I should have. Escaping into Netflix, playing more video games than I had ever played before because of the pressure and the stress and the world that was like falling on me this year and trying to recover from. I was escaping into that. So I set the goal for myself to reduce screen time to an hour and a half. The last couple of days, I've been right there around like 45 minutes with my screen time, which is great. What I'm trying to do is minimize how much I'm looking at video games to try to escape and replacing that with time with my family. When I start to escape into a video game, I try to cut myself off and then go find my family and then go engage with them again. You know, if I start to escape into Netflix or whatever, that's typically at the end of the night, and that's where I'm either enjoying a show with my wife or my kids, or, you know, if I'm trying to escape into it and do something solo, I try to break away from that and go engage with my family. So that's my goal, and just being transparent with the next 30 days, what this challenge is going to look for me is I'm going to have less screen time, more family engagement. I'm going to have better physique as I do more fitness, weight training, and lifting. I'm going to have, you know, better nutrition, although I'm going to stay consistent with my meals. I'm going to try to put the right proteins and the right nutrients in that's going to help support the goals that I have in my fitness and weight training field. And mindset, I'm also setting new spiritual goals where I'm just making sure that I'm doing the actions that I need to on a spiritual level, praying every single day, listening to podcasts and spiritual stories from my church, from our conference that we have 2 times a year, and trying to engage more in the spiritual goals, reflecting every day with the direction that I'm taking with my Heavenly Father, and, you know, asking for His support, guidance, discernment in the decisions that I'm making on a daily basis. So that's my spiritual goals, and that's my direction that I'm going to be moving in the next 30 days. I appreciate you guys watching this long video. I hope it inspires you if you're still watching it. I am going to be launching a Brotherhood challenge for anybody that wants to experience the Brotherhood Challenge. It is a 30-day challenge that we're going to kick this thing off with, and I want to see you guys achieve and transform into your best self in the next 30 days, in the next 60, 90 days, the next year. Let's work towards these goals together. What is the Brotherhood? It's an accountability group where you got brothers and sisters joining in together, guys, sharing our daily accountabilities, sharing our wins, encouraging each other when we're down or when we're feeling those losses, and really lifting each other up to get to that next level. We're gonna do a 30-day challenge for our Kid Fit Warrior Challenge. So all of our kids in our youth programs are gonna be encouraged to attend our Kid Fit Warrior Challenge, which will be the launch day of your 30-day challenge. And I'm excited to be able to present this for you guys. We're gonna be talking a lot about mindset moving into the new school year with back to school coming up. So thank you guys for watching this extremely long video. I hope you got a lot out of it. This is a little bit of my story and my journey going through the last 30 days. I hope to see you guys take on this journey as well, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.